Hello, and welcome back to another TASBA video. Now, you may be wondering why I'm recording this on what appears to be my phone. That is because I am recording this on my phone. When I try to upload things via the computer, it takes forever. So, I'm having to go back to until I can figure things out for that. I'm having to go back to basics and back to recording on my phone for at least when I want to do videos like this. Today's video is you see if I can guess what's going to happen in the next episode of a TV show. That TV show is a show from France that's still pretty new. Airs on Netflix, Disney, Nick, a couple other ones. I'm not sure what all, but it's primarily French, and then kind of goes and spreads, and it's got several different communities, and the show's name is Miraculous Ladybug. Now, the reason I haven't mentioned the fact that I like Miraculous Ladybug before now is that I don't know what age it's aimed for, but I'm going to guess it's aimed for primarily middle school girls I'm going to guess that it's aimed for a much older audience than My Little Pony, but a much younger audience than me. I'm going to guess it's middle school to early high school grade kids that, well, not even early high school, maybe just straight up middle school, late elementary is what it's aimed for. And the show is, of course, Miraculous Ladybug, like I said before. And, well, I like it because it's a superhero show that isn't based on any already known superhero. It's not, oh, here's another Superman cartoon, or here's another Batman cartoon. We've already got like 50 of those. This one was all created on its own, borrowing concepts from Marvel or DC. If you watch the 107 Facts, it is stated in that, in the 107 Facts on Channel Frederator of Miraculous Ladybug, that it is stated in that Ladybug was actually kind of drawn inspiration from Spider-Man, which you can kind of see in the way that she kind of, other than running on rooftops and jumping from rooftop to rooftop, that she gets another one of her primary way of getting around or grabbing foes is throwing a yo-yo that kind of resembles, especially when she's going around the city of Paris, it kind of resembles Spider-Man web swinging. And her partner, the great Cat Noir, or Chet Noir, or however you want to pronounce it, he is based on Catwoman, which actually I think that since Ladybug's based on Spider-Man, he should actually be more based on Black Cat, especially since he's got the destruction power, and she's got the power to create abilities with her Lucky Charm thing. She throws up her yo-yo, says Lucky Charm, it creates an object that then goes, look, here's a suggestion for what you need to do. In certain episodes, like the most recent episode that they did, which aired not too long ago, the day of this recording, was the Aqua Tiki, where they figured out how to do the power-ups for Cat Noir and Ladybug's Kwamis, which are little floating things. Little floating creatures. They're actually really cool because when you give them a special combination of ingredients, the last one was a mermaidish ability, and they called it Aqua Tiki and Aqua Ladybug. So, and the Kwami, one is Tiki, which I think means create, and the other one is Plague, which either means to destroy or bad luck. I don't know everything about the show, and I'm probably getting a few things mixed up, but that is what I've heard. Now, what I'm going to be talking about is a bit spoilerish for the upcoming episode, or at least what I've seen of it. I saw the first, I guess, minute or so of the episode. In the episode, there's this famous singer that they just released. In this episode, they are just now telling us about this character. And I had to watch it with an English dub, or an English sub, because the English dub hasn't come out. But I saw it with the English sub, and I read the words, and the thing is that it was, here is this famous artist, singer, kind of like Celine, something Dion, or whatever, the one that partnered up with Deadpool, or, I don't know, Miley Cyrus, or Hannah Montana when she was big, well, she's still big, but she's, never mind. Or Selena Gomez, or you can see what era I grew up in, or whoever's popular now, a famous singing girl in the show goes, I can't stop. She's like just this great singer, and if you kind of are thinking that she's gonna end up being the one turned evil, because sometimes it's characters that you've met once, other times it's characters that you've or sometimes it's characters you've never met until that episode, other times it's characters that you've met before and you get to know, and you're like, oh crap. And actually in the last episode that I saw, or one of the last episodes, the one with the lipstick and the evil kiss girl, which isn't on Netflix yet, sorry American viewers, but you can find it dubbed on YouTube and other channels. But her, like, you can find it the official dub too, not just but like a Disney channel that has a mostly American audience posted it. I don't think it's here in America. I think it's South America or something that has a primarily English audience had it dubbed for that, and they posted it. And so it had the little Disney in the corner, and they were doing the episodes, and during that episode, Ladybug almost got Ladybug's secret identity, which is Marionette, not Marinette, it is Marionette, almost got turned evil, which is called akumatized. Evil black butterfly comes around, turns you into an evil person. But so that kind of gets rid of our theory that, or kind of shows that it may be possible for people who are wearing their, while they're wearing their Miraculous, to be akumatized. Because in one of the first episodes of the season, Hawkmoth took off his Miraculous. Hawkmoth, who is the bad guy who creates the Akumas, took off his Miraculous and became akumatized himself. You know, getting rid of any doubt that he is the really big bad guy. Even though he is, and it proved to us who he was. But anyway, the next episode that they're doing, this famous singer, is hosting a competition that she's going to have one lucky girl and one lucky guy. She's going to have one lucky girl audition to become, so she created a song called Miraculous, which is probably the theme song. Because sometimes they'll have famous people guest star and do the theme song, like with Static Shock season 3, and then they had Little Romeo do a guest appearance in the show, and he had been doing the theme song for that season, or the season prior, but he'd been doing the theme song since season 3, and it was a 4-season show. But anyway, Getting back to her, she's doing this song called Miraculous. She's then going to have a contest for one lucky girl to be dressed up as Ladybug and make an appearance and dance beside her on stage. And she's already chosen her Cat Noir because she was a really big fan of Adrian Agreste, which is actually the real Cat Noir. So that's going to be interesting. And so he is absolutely the real Cat Noir and gets to be the Cat Noir on stage with her. So what I think is going to happen is one of two things. Now this is my personal opinion. I came up with this. Somebody else may have thought about it. Okay, we thought about the same thing. It's very possible within the characters that they've created and within the realm of how these characters act. They're very human. The Ladybug's secret identity, Marionette, she's going to the competition with her friends, with a bunch of her girlfriends. Now, I think that either A, she's going to go to the contest. Now, she had already told her Kwame that turns her into Ladybug. Don't worry, I'm not going to audition. I'm just going there to support my friends. I'm not going to reveal my secret identity because if I dress up like Ladybug, they're going to go, could she? When in reality, if they haven't figured it out, they're idiots. Or they're just not thinking or something, mind games, I don't know. But here's what I think is going to happen. She's going to go supporting her friends, and the person who dances and sings and the musical artist, she can't stop dancing, can't stop singing, she's just got to move. I think she's got ADHD. I'm kidding. It's actually a thing, and ADHD is a real thing, actually pretty good, but I think it means hyperactivity or something. But pretty much whatever it means that you have super amount of you have to stay moving. Anyway, Marionette shows up, and she goes, so the artist looks at all the girls that show up and goes, you will be Ladybug. Pointing at Marionette. And before she can even object, they have her in cartoon fashion whipped from where she's standing into costume, into makeup, before she can even say, what? And Tiki is left in the changing room on accident because they take her, because, you know, in some cartoons it's grab, put behind a wall, floop, there's your costume, all clothes get tossed on bed, but they're being dressed by, you know, girls or whatever, by the same gender, so it's not weird or whatever. But anyway, so it's like, boop, makeup, and they're on stage. It's like, whoa, okay, just like, zoop. It's a transition in some cartoons. Now, they could do that route, and then, so that's one route that they could take. However, it's going to go like this. The path they're already on, split into a fork for my predictions, but it's going to end up at the same path again. So, if that happens, and so then, the other possibility, which is still in the realm of characters, is is more in the realm of how the characters would react. Marionette goes there, finds out that Adrian... Now everybody had kept who Cat Noir would be a secret, but somehow he shows up and is like, well, what are you doing here? Well, I'm playing Cat Noir. So he's the only guy there because she's already chosen who she wants to be Cat Noir. So he's the only guy there, so it's kind of obvious that he's going to be Cat Noir. So Marionette finds out that he's Cat Noir, whether he's in costume or not, and goes, the power of liking somebody is greater. Which in one of the last episode on Netflix has to do with she's a compass, he's a metal object. To put it near her, woo, goes crazy. But she finds out that he's being Cat Noir. Immediately goes, I must be Ladybug. Completely to the objections of her Kiwami, which goes, but Marionette, you promised, Marionette. Very in the realm of possibilities. However, I think it's going to end, well, not the episode, but I think my prediction ends with a funny scene between Marionette and Adrian. Now, I'm calling them Marionette and Adrian, even though in scenario A, they could be both be in their superhero costumes. However, they're not actually the superhero costumes. They're not the powered up Kwame superhero costumes. They are man-made materials for the costumes. And in scenario B, Marionette, or they're actually, I think, in both scenarios, I think they're going to both end up in the superhero costumes, or before they even get the costumes on, it's like, oh, here's the winner of the ladybug contest, Marionette. Well, the girl, so Adrian and Marionette see each other, and I'm like, and Marionette goes, wait, you're Cat Noir? And he goes, what, huh? What would give you that idea? And she points down, and he's in costume, and for the music video, and he goes, oh, right, yeah, I'm Cat Noir for the music video, right. And then he goes, so I guess you're Ladybug. And she's like, what? Like, she reacts like normal. Yeah. And just reacts and goes, in her funny reaction moment, the moments that's just kind of genuine, an honest reaction, like, hey, what you talking about? And he goes, like, for the dance? And she goes, she looks down, she's like, oh, yeah, for the dance. I'm Ladybug for the dance. And I think that's my prediction. That is my idea of what's going to happen for the next episode. I could be completely off, but that's what makes this a prediction. It's just a prediction. A cartoon prediction. No, well, it's just a theory. A cartoon theory. Or a miraculous theory. Here we go. Cartoon conspiracy. Film theory. Okay. But anyway, that's just my prediction. My miraculous prediction. Anyway, guys, see you all next time. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and leave a comment down below telling me if you guys want to see more of these prediction videos, and also what you guys thought of the prediction video, and whether or not you think I'll be right. And don't forget, if you want to see more of these, and if I do make more of these, because I want to see what people want to see before I make more videos. So I want to, if I see a great view of this video, I'm going to make more. And if you want to, and when I do make more, or if I do make more and you want to see them, subscribe down below and enable notifications so that you guys are caught up, or are notified, or told when my next video will be. Alright guys, see you all next time. Bye.